Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to get started on the Marvel Gamerverse series, aka Marvel vs. Capcom style Captain America and Venom. We have our perfectly, in my opinion, shaded blue of Blue Venom, which I love, and I hope he looks beautiful in silhouettes for photos. I haven't taken any photos yet. Jump these guys straight out of the pack. I'm going to jump into it. I've actually had the cap for a while, but I wanted to get both in so that we could talk about it. And I'm going to say this, it may sound controversial, but I prefer cloth Captain America over scales Captain America. It's just a personal preference for me, especially when I think about Ron Garney drawing him during the JMS run when he fought Spider-Man, and then overall Ron Garney just doing art with Captain America during Civil War, during that tie-in. It was just absolutely wonderful, and it reminds me of just how much I enjoy that kind of stuff. So the only downside that I can truly think of is Venom having pins in the leg during the 2-pack, and Cap not coming with any other hands other than the thumbs up hand. And that's because the reds won't necessarily match. As you know, they try to do different shades of red to make sure they can get the best out of getting different types of coloring out of stuff, kind of forcing you to buy everything. That's just a business technique. But yeah, I do like this pack a lot, especially because Cap is A1 in my opinion. Venom just looks absolutely beautiful. So let's talk about Cap first. Like I said, I really love the styling of this. Gave it that Marvel vs. Capcom style head. Articulation wise, it's pretty much all the same. What you get a standard Marvel Legend, we actually get some beautiful butterfly joints. Without the scales, we actually can get a lot more going on. Can we get Cap to like touch arms? Oh crap, we can. So Cap can actually touch arms, which is pretty cool. We have those pinless double joints, looking really solid. We do have a better torso for Cap in my opinion, although I would have preferred that beautiful rocker, but this old torso does work in this opinion, especially with the new arms. Legs, we can hit those 90 degrees. We do have thigh swivel. We do have excellent double joint. We do also have boot swivel, and you know, Hasbro gives us that generous ankle pivot. So it's a bunch of A1 stuff going on. Using that old neck is going to hinder that older articulation, but there is enough room and movement that Cap can actually move really well, as you can see here. So let's say you wanted to get low, get low. Sorry, I had a yin yang moment. So as you can see here, okay, I can get pretty low. I'm not going to talk about the shield just yet because that's in the accessories part of this. But overall, Cap's movement is really solid out the gate. That means doing comic book poses shouldn't be too much of an issue for him. Venom, on the other hand, retains a lot of that. I think this is the 3-pack body, but they moved the torso up slightly so there wouldn't be paint rub, but I'm worried about the paint rub down here still. So I'm hoping that changes. We're gonna test it out right now. As you know, we got the older neck joint, and if you didn't know, now you know. I do wish he had got the newer one, so I can mod that out, but we actually have the older one here. We can move up and move down, same as Cap. We actually have really nice, I think they're really improving on that butterfly joint. They're making sure that's really like the goal here. Same with Venom, we actually get a really nice butterfly joint here. The upper torso moves so much better, pretty much glides, and I really like the ability of that. That means you don't need that new neck if you have this, although I would have preferred it. Then we have our retro body ab crunch, and I think that it's gonna, if I'm being honest, I do think that's gonna paint rub. I'm a little worried about that. I do think that's gonna paint rub, but that sucks. Then we can lift our legs up about 90 degrees. We do have some thigh swivel. The thigh meat is gonna meet right here, so you gotta be careful when rotating that. Please be very careful. We do have a double joint. Nope, no drop down, just wanted to make sure. Then we have our generous Hasbro ankle pivot. Let me see if I get into, yeah, we get some nice posing. I don't think you'll be able to get super duper Spider-Man poses, but we will get a lot of cool and much better stuff with Venom being able to literally be able to not only crunch better, but hunch over better. I wonder how this silhouette is gonna look because I really like this color of blue on Venom. My thighs are also really tight, so when the video is over, I'm probably gonna heat those up. Sorry, for you pervs, the Venom's thighs are pretty tight. Pervs, I just thought about that. So we're gonna try to square these guys up. Let's talk about those accessories. Let's get into it. First up in terms of accessories is gonna be Captain America. And just like I said, you can swap around those hands. The only issue is that you'll only get thumbs up hands. You will not get any open slashing hands for him to catch his shield, throw his shield, things like that. So you have to be wary. But you do get a shield. It's going to be on the classic clip. That means you can plug it into the back to hold it. That means when you want to do Charging Star or Final Justice, you can by putting it on the back. But then you also get the shield slash effect. I mean, not shield slash. You get the Charging Star effect. So let's see if we can just pop this in. And I do think he can hold the weight of it pretty well. Let's test it out right now. I always break these clips, so I'm always worried. But as you can see here, it looks really, really good. You can see my light reflecting all up in it. That means when you want to reflect any projectile in the game, you can easily do that because Captain America shield could do that. And I love that they kept that in like a canonical thing as a kid. Maybe it just made it really cool. So I had to pose it behind screen because I don't know why I did that. It doesn't even make sense. But I was posing behind screen, and that's weird. I don't know why I did that, but I did. So, you know what it is? I probably forgot I was on camera, just talking. So there we go. Charging Star. And obviously, there's different types of posing. I did not do it video game accurately, but yeah, it looks really, really good. So I'm gonna put him down, put him back. Right? And then next up, we're gonna, he actually does have another head sculpt, which is going to be our yelling sculpt. But then for Venom, we actually have a half mask sculpt from his beginning intro, which is obviously a reuse from before, but now in blue. And like I said, the blue looks really, really good. And then we will get Venom's open claws. Standard action figure stuff, nothing special. But again, we're getting Marvel vs. Capcom colors, so I'm excited. And the child in me is very happy. I'm very, very happy for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find some figures, Marvel vs. Capcom style, that we can compare out, and maybe some other lines. So let's jump to it. All right, I'm gonna move these boys a little bit more tighter in, so that way we can get our size comparison on. Actually, just fix this leg, it's gonna bother me. Wow, this guy's joints are super duper tight. So, got these boys standing up, and let's get started. First, I want to do Venom and Cap so we can compare, right? And here we are with an older Cap. And what's really cool is you can see the differences. These reds are close enough that in photos, I don't think too many people will notice, right? They're close enough, not the same thing. There's a nice little black wash on these. And as you can see, these guys have similar torsos. Here's the difference though. This one doesn't have any butterfly joints at all. But you can see how it makes a world of difference here in this Cap. Ooh. Sorry about that, y'all. And then here we have another Venom. I believe this is my 3-pack Venom from the Life Foundation one, right? So as you can see here, we do have a little bit of a difference, but overall something you can nicely compare to and use. So now that I've knocked these two out of the way, let us jump into the other stuff. Here we are with Iron Man and Spider-Man from Marvel Legends. As you can see here, really, really good designs. They blend really well. Next up, we have Thanos and Wolverine. As you can see, I chose 2-pack Thanos to show you. Thanos wins. Then we have Wolverine. Like I said, overall, we are in a really good zone for getting our rosters up for our Marvel Versus series. Here we are with Thick Lock. I'm actually gonna fix her thighs because she was all thicked up. So here we are with Thick Lock. And as you can see here, she's a little bit small, but again, still works. Next up, we have Jada Toys M. Bison, aka Vega. I chose the Player 2 color version. And then we have Storm Collectibles Ken. So you guys can see what you're getting into, mixing up your lines. And this is that kind of synergy that I talk about all the time, where lines can, I like crossing over lines. Stuff like this is exactly how you get to finish your lines a lot faster if you open up your lines and cross things over. I do not mind buying toys from other lines to complete the things that I want to complete. And I hope stuff like this does help people. I'm gonna take these guys away. Next, we're gonna compare some other stuff that may not have anything to do with it, but you may want to use it in photos. Here we are with a Gamerverse Infantry Commando 2.0. I used him because I actually did a video with the new toy notch, and I'm going to put that up too. Here we are with a Mythic Legions Sir Enoch. So as you can see here, nice. It's crazy to see that Venom is bigger than Sir Enoch, and Cap kind of just feels as big as him too. Speaking of larger characters, I forgot about this big boy. Here is the Juggernaut, the new one, Juggernaut Head Crush. So you can see, big boy right there. Next up and last is my boy. It's my main man, Ichigo. He's been chilling. I've been taking some photos with him lately. He's on his storyboard and stuff. And here we are. He has a Mezco body. I just want to fix and primp him up a little bit. And as you can see here, your boy scales out well. So if you want to add your little Mugen character, Mugen. So there you go. Like I said, I really am enjoying retrofitting my nostalgia, feeding it, and it's nice to have. It's nice to put it into words. It's nice to actually put it into physical form, and it means a lot to me. I try not to let it drive me, but there are powerful moments, and I ride it out fully and get it out of my system. And this is definitely one of those points. The Gamerverse line from a bunch of companies that are doing it now just makes me overall really happy. So yeah, I hope that you guys enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the photos at the end. I hope you get a kick out of feeding especially for my New Yorkers. I hope you guys feed off those memories of playing at home, playing at the Chinatown arcade, visiting people at Elizabeth Center, those days of after school. I hope this means a lot to you. So as always, please be good, do good, drink your water, guys. Later.